This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby.
Hello, Brian.
Hey, buddy, just working my neck a little bit. Did a little wrestling today. Did some duck unders, did some arm drags, 2 single legs and stuff like that. So working my wrestling because that's priority at 58.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you're putting all your eggs in that basket and working on that.
It's not that. It's just that I like knowing that people have to worry about their body from the knee down and they don't know it. So when they're around me, they feel so secure because they're big. They
Little
can bench,
do they know. You got the skills.
And they don't know that there's literally something called an Achilles heel. There's literally something called the back of your knee.
Well, someone asked me, they go, is Brian tough? And I just go, he'll keep you busy.
That's what I like to hear. He'll keep you busy, right?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Because his head's going to be in your chest. His head's going to be on your head. His head's going to be in the crook of your neck.
What would be cool is if you did it so much you got cauliflower at 58.
That would be...
You'd be the oldest guy ever to get
sleeved
cauliflower.
out, and it's like, guys, this is what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But there's no way, I'm sorry, there's no way, and I talked to Brigham in Ways to Well, there's no way I can do this the way I'm doing this and not do something like a peptide, testosterone, something. I got to do something. Because daddy breaking down.
Depends what you want to do. Yeah, your age, just father time. Man.
And by the way, you know I'm not live wrestling. I'm just moving around.
Still a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Still a lot.
Yeah.
Still a lot.
Oh, look at this.
Look, that could be you, man. Shave your head, get on a bunch of gear.
That looks natural. Yeah. By the way, he's probably 47.
Venice. Yeah, that guy's Shredville.
Shredville.
That could be you, dude.
Could be me.
That would take a long time to get to that level.
Yeah.
His dick root, man, at that age is it's tough.
Yes.
Proud of him.
That guy right there. That's probably AI, but I love that look.
That guy looks like a gorilla.
Yeah,
that
right
looks like
there.
An albino gorilla. That's probably real.
Yeah.
I bet you that guy's not even 50.
You know what? That's what you realize. You're like, how old are you? 48?
Just because if you shave his beard, you're like, oh, that's that influencer that we had on the show that's in trouble with the law. Right?
Liver King?
Yes.
No, but that's a different thing.
Yeah, that's a photo shoot. It's probably a little enhanced with AI.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That guy's a dime.
It's got some tits on it though. See how the nipples start to fall down?
Yep.
There's nothing you can do about it, dude.
That'd be what is that? That's gyno a little bit, little gyno,
Yeah, or just saggy tits.
or gyno. He's got some
Or
some
he's
meat
60
around
and
the
then just
nips.
your tits start to sag.
Yeah.
And you see how it gets loose on the end? Like even Hulk Hogan had that.
Yeah,
The Rock has that. Like
we got to tighten that up.
it's tough. You have to have surgery.
Yeah. Well, some things are worth
Yeah, I agree.
surgerying up.
Agree.
Once your tits get saggy, we got a problem.
Dude, Bosty had tryouts yesterday. You know, it's all about tea, but Bosty had tryouts yesterday. They decided to have him because they in the evaluations, they put him with the 8-year-olds. He's 5. I am trying with the 8-year-olds.
Oh my God.
He had to catch pop flies, which isn't his thing. Most young kids are scared of pop flies. They had him do grounders, and then he got 5 at-bats.
Pop flies are hard because I'll miss that ball sometimes.
Yeah, and they're scared to get hit in the face.
Yeah.
Bossy balled out, though. He made the squad.
Yeah. I love it.
8-year-old squad.
Really?
Yeah.
At 5.
Yep. Went 5 for 5 hitting,
very
3 for 3
impressive.
fielding. Pop flies we got to work on.
Pop
We got in the
flies.
car. I go, buddy, proud of you. You're going to get ice cream. What do we need to work on? He goes, pop flies. I went, there you go. At least you know. It's funny. The coach goes, how do you think you did? But he goes, definitely the best player here.
Yeah. He said that?
Yeah. I was like, all right, dude. All right, man.
Definitely the best player here. Oh.
Yeah. Well, because some of the kids weren't,
Yeah.
it's rec still.
Yeah.
At 5.
Oh, okay.
You get a little worried about them, though.
I had a
with
girlfriend one
8-year-olds.
time and she was, I remember this is probably when I was, I don't know, 30 fucking whatever.
Yeah, 1960.
And I meet these, I had friends who were older and they were actors and I kind of wanted to impress them. I liked them a lot, And she said, so you're Brian's girlfriend? And she goes, he likes him. She just looks at him and she goes, hey, he likes him beautiful and young. So I was like, I swear to God, she goes like this. No, she goes, she likes him beautiful, young, and smart as a whip.
As smart as a whip?
She said, smart as a whip.
Well, that's a little cocky.
And I remember just being so embarrassed by that. I was like,
it's a little
you don't
cringy.
have, let me say that. You don't have to say that.
Yeah, it's a little cringy.
Yeah.
With Bossy saying that at 5, you like it, and it just is what it is. You need to have that cockiness in sports.
If you had a gun to my head,
especially because he's 5,
Yeah.
and he's by far the smallest kid.
Yeah.
And he's amongst these giants. And for him to go, best kid here, you're like, All right.
So, gun to my head.
Different than your girlfriend, right?
I don't know if she said smart as a whip, but I think she said
you added
smart.
that on. You added that on, and I was going to call you out and be like, yeah, that never happened. But I was having fun with the story. But I don't like how you made that seem like Bossy was saying the same thing because he's a 5-year-old playing with 8-year-olds, and your fucking girlfriend at the time who said she's smart as a whip.
Delete that, please.
Just beep it out. Just bleep it out. It'd be funny.
That is such an outrageous thing to say.
But her saying that is because she's in her 20s. No,
the reason I bring that up is because I remember that she did say like young, beautiful, and smart.
Never said smart as a whip.
Probably not smart as a whip. That I added that.
You made that for the story, which I appreciate.
Good for the story.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Gotta add good for the story sometimes.
I had fun.
But the reason I brought that up is because we would have arguments where she would be like, "Well, I'm really intelligent." She'd say stuff like that.
Intelligent people don't say that.
And I was like. And I, you know me, I was when I was younger, we're the same guy like that. I can't let certain things go. I'd be like, okay, what do you mean by that? What's your criteria for intelligence? What's your criteria here?
What degrees do you have?
Yeah, right. And there weren't a lot. And I was like,
did she not even have a college degree?
She was no, she was.
But I would be willing to bet she could suck the meanest dick this side of Venice, California.
She was. I didn't date her long. I dated her. I mean, I may as well get into it. Should we get into it? Were we in the circle of trust? Nobody else is listening?
No.
I remember I didn't date her long, and she was always dressed really well. And she gave me, she
gave you herpes?
She had my wiener in her mouth.
Yeah.
She was performing, and she took a thumb and stuck it right at my shitter.
Ooh.
Yep. And she had long nails, and it didn't feel like long nails. She just knew exactly how to do that.
Oh, weird. She knew how to play with your poop shoe.
And I was like, what in the world?
Yep. She opened a whole new world.
Yeah, whole new world. And
that's when you knew you liked ass play.
I was like, this is not terrible. And I went, and I lost it.
You're like, this is great. Now I wonder what a guy's thumb feels like, right? Because that's the next step in that conversation. Yeah.
Is that the next step?
Man, this feels great with this female skinny thumb.
You got a hell of a thumb.
Widen this thing up and I get Yoel Romero's thumb in my ass. And they start jacking off to those videos.
That's just, all that is college stuff.
Yeah, fair.
It's just college stuff.
Speaking of college stuff, did you see finally Moicano respond to me criticizing him not taking the...
Moicano?
Moicano.
I did not see that.
He responded to me criticizing him for not taking the money. Now, let me be very upfront here. Him not taking the money helps me out. So at the end of the day, I don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah.
It actually puts more money in my pocket, Don Cerrone's pocket, some other fighters that could probably use it. But here's my thing, Bubba, and I'm a fan of Moicano. And I expect a rebuttal. Whenever you criticize a fighter, we're fighters.
I think you went hard in the press. I think hold
on, let me finish. Yeah. So whenever you call out a fighter, I expect a response. They're fighters. You call me out. If you're just a general fan or hater, I don't respond. If we're from the same alumni or you're professional, well, now you got my attention. And because I'm not going to come off as a bully there. Like with Nate Diaz, that's not bullying. He called me out. We're from the same fraternity. We can both fight. So if we fight, we both have a set of skills and we both agree to it. That's different than if you're just some schmuck at the bar. That's not cool. If a professional beats up a average Joe, that's bullying and that's not the way to do things. But if you're from the same fraternity, the UFC fraternity, well, now we can both play in this game. But here's the thing with Moicano is if you're going to start a beef, if you're going to go back and forth, buddy, you can't wait. No, hold on. You can't wait 10 days to respond. I don't know if it's a language barrier. I don't know if it's a translation thing where they had to figure out what I said. Either way, your handlers, you can't get back to me after 10 days. I've moved on. When someone and fans were hitting me up like, oh, Moicano's taking shots, I went, what? Who? About what? I've moved. Dude, this is 10 years. It's like with Nate Diaz. It took him several days to respond, and all he said was, you'd be surprised. Well, first of all, I've already moved on in my life, dude. And second of all, that's not original. That's so weak. You're making a reference from fucking 12 years ago. And your team, your handlers, that's what you got? And with McConnell, right? And this is prototypical Chat GPT. How do I talk shit to Brendan Schaub? Here it is. He's dumb. He's a meathead. He's bad at podcasting. He was a bad fighter. If I post a truck, did you flip it? The standard shit, right? The standard shit. None of it's original. So his team put in Chat GPT. How do I talk shit to Brendan Schaub? Again, he's in Brazil, so I don't know. Maybe it's a translation issue.
Yeah.
If you think yourself as dumb, I never said I was dumb. I might call myself an idiot, but compared to him, I'm Elon Musk.
Well, he's not talking to you about that.
Think about my fans, which is if you're listening to me, that means I'm dumb and he's dumb and the fans are dumb, right? And then he goes, Brendan Schaub's show on YouTube. Oh, it's a podcast, mainly audio. We do YouTube just for the fuck of it.
So he said,
the comedy
read
special.
The whole quote,
hold on. And the comedy special. Oh, you're talking about from 5 years ago?
Yeah.
So it's just like, dude, if you were going to come with this rebuttal, you got to do it at least within 24 hours. Otherwise, I'm out, bud. I'm not going to play your game. But if you're going to wait a fucking week, 10 days, however long this took to come up with this rebuttal, it has to be good. Then I'm like, all right, they took their time. They probably got some writers. Then I'm in. But when it's this, and listen, I like Moicano. Him not taking the money helps me out, helps the other fighters out. You're putting more money in my pocket. And Moicano, I hate to tell you, 99.9% of UFC fighters, alumni, current fighters, staff, anybody who works at the UFC is on my side. You're not going to find many fighters that agree with you. Everyone thinks it's fucking stupid what you're doing. Now, again, I don't know Moicano, and I don't know how far the dollar goes in Brazil. Maybe he's set. Maybe he comes from family money. I think he was going to be a lawyer and dropped out of that to pursue fighting. So he's a smart dude.
Guy, yeah.
He's a very smart guy. And he's entertaining.
He's great.
And here's the other thing. If you're going to respond and then make fun of me, how no one watches my show, or I can't podcast, can't do this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Bud, to get your message out, you have to go on another man's show to reach me. I sit down over there in a chair for the last fucking 12 years and get my message out. And you saw it. It got to you. You have to call another grown man who's built their platform, and near Hawani has a big platform, just to reach me, bud. I do it from here, and you're making fun of me.
Well, it might have been that he let it go, and then Ariel asked him about it.
No.
No?
No. Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have a fight coming up. This is the only thing that's current in his life.
Wasn't he on Ariel when he said that?
Correct, Brian. That's the point. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
No, but did he go on?
Hold on. Yeah.
No, but he didn't go on.
Brian doesn't get it. Let me do this.
He
went on Ariel to address this. He doesn't have a fight coming up.
Only that?
He doesn't have a fight coming up.
Go on there for other things.
He doesn't have a fight coming up.
Right. Huh.
So if you're going to go on shows, it's usually because you have something to promote, correct? A fight, maybe release some brand or some brand deal.
Yeah.
No, he went on another grown man show to get the message out because he can't do it from here. And then he's trying podcasts, and everyone their mom is, right? Weird. Who's the first UFC fighter to do a podcast? Do you know who it is? Right? So he's going to launch a podcast. You're going to call it Show Me the Money. And then when they show you the money, you turned it down. Oh, but I'm the dumb one.
Do you think that the clapback came as a result of you saying he'd never be champion?
Probably.
Yeah.
And I stand by that. I'm not trying to hurt his feelings. Let's go black and white here. Take feelings out of it. Let's be analytical. Let's take feelings out of it. If you look at his record, and I'm not being mean. This is, if I did not know him, we didn't have this beef. You look at the lay of the fucking land at 55 that he's fighting at. Anytime he's fought top echelon competition, he has lost. He's lost. He's coming off a 2-fight loss streak right now.
Yeah.
Right? He beat BSD, who was overhyped. So that's probably his best win. He lost to RDA, which is years ago. He lost to Fazeev. These are all top of the division. Keep going. He lost to Korean Zombie. He lost to Jose Aldo. He lost to Brian Ortega. So just be analytical. So you haven't beat any of these top guys. You're not going to. You beat Drew Dober, Jalen Turner, BSD, who we know was overhyped, and that's my fault. I overhyped him. He was a beast, but he's not. It was fake hype. He has no legit wins, right? So you beat him, and then by beating him, you got a title shot because the main event fell out in a short notice. That will never happen again. It will never happen again. And then they give you a bounce back fight with an older Dariush, and you lose to him. So if we're just being analytical about it, me saying you're not getting a title shot isn't a shot at him. Right. Fucking 99.9. I never fought for a title.
You're being honest as you
see it. And it's fair. He's a fighter to criticize that. But if you take your feelings out of it, he knows this.
Yeah.
I know this. The fan base knows this. Now, he's a fun fighter to watch. He's exciting, always have a career. But again, he's a smart dude. I'm not going to call him dumb and all this shit and blah, blah, blah. But he might be playing checkers. I'm sorry. He might be playing chess and we're playing checkers. Because he might be thinking, I don't know what they pay him. It's probably a good amount of money with how many fights he has, right? And he fought for that main event, probably got a good payday. He's fighting top echelon guys. He might be saying, hold on. The smart, and he's a smart dude, so maybe he's doing this. He's already lost 2 in a row. You lose another one, it's going to get dicey. He might say, instead of take this antitrust lawsuit money, which he said was, I think, 200 or 300,000, it's not. I know that how they break it down. He was going to get about 120,000. So he's off even on his numbers. I just don't think he has the facts. So he's not actually turning down 200,000 like he said. He's probably turned down a low 100-something thousand, which is still a lot of money.
Yeah, but after taxes.
But he makes, after taxes, all that. But he probably makes more fighting, right? So the smart thing to do, if he thinks Dana's going to scratch his back, which I doubt he is, but maybe they are, is I'm a 2-fight losing skid. They give me a bad matchup, I'm fucked, dude. I'm going to make way less more money. If I can just win one more, that's going to extend my career another 2 to 3 fights.
Exciting, fan favorite.
Yes, so that's going to extend my career another 2 to 3 fights.
Smart.
So by turning this $100,000 down,
he makes a lot more.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I think he's playing chess.
I agree.
And we're thinking of checkers. That's what I assume he's turned down the money.
That's what I feel like. That's what makes sense. That would be the smart sort of long-term
he doesn't say
plan.
That though. He doesn't say, he goes, it's a pride thing, it's a respect thing.
And it probably is as well. It's probably a combination.
That's all garbage. That's all garbage. And I'm coming from as an older guy who has been around the league longer than him.
Yes.
I've been behind the scenes way longer than him.
Yeah.
I have the relationships to know how this works. I'm telling you now, Moicano, maybe you're right. Maybe they give you a favorable matchup and you extend your career. Maybe. And I fucking hope they do, and I hope that's why you're doing it. But typically, it never works out that way. They never scratch your back. They just don't. And it's all good. You're in the fight business. It's it's the most cutthroat business you can be in. Because this is the way it will work. Let's say Dana goes behind the scenes, hey, dude, tight move showing loyalty to the UFC. Here's a good matchup for you, and you win that one. He's not going to continue to give you good matchups at the level you're at. The next one after this, it gets real, and you're back to the drawing board. That's how this goes. That's just how it goes. And you're in the toughest division in the world. It's at 55.
Yeah, 55.
So it's no knock on Moicano saying that 55 is the most talented division. He's ranked in the top 15. You know how impressive that is?
Yeah.
His wins are super impressive.
What's his ranking right now?
I'll look right now.
Probably top 15.
13, I think.
I think that, yeah.
You know how hard it is to be ranked top 13 in the world?
I think you said what a lot of people were thinking, right?
Anyone that knows the sport knows I'm 100% correct.
Yes.
11.
It's impressive.
And I think he was even higher than that before he lost 2.
Yeah.
So, you're talking about a top 10 guy, which is super impressive.
Yeah.
But you look at the top 5, it's not a pretty picture for him.
Yeah.
And that's all good. That's not a knock on him, dude.
It's the truth.
But again, they get upset about that, and I get it. I understand that. I expect even a blowback from this 14 days later.
Keep it going.
Dude, I got too many fish to fry. I fried this Brazilian fish fucking 10 days ago. I don't go back for leftovers.
I don't know that. I never got that you were actually attacking Moicano anyway. You were just kind of saying, hey, the UFC doesn't work this way, right?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
And also at the end of the day,
he may have a great relationship with Dana, though. And he may have been like, I'm just going
so does Donald Cerrone.
Play the long game.
No, so a ton of guys do, and they're still taking the money. The UFC, there's no negative side effects from taking the fucking money.
Yeah, my guess is Dana would say take the money. It's already been.
Dana would be like, oh, dude, yeah.
Well, first of all, the money's not going back to Dana. It's not like I'm not going to take the money and now.
No, and that's why I'm glad he's not taking the money. The money comes to me.
Yeah.
And the rest of the fighters that are taking, and I think it's like 97% of the fighters are taking it.
Yeah.
Only 3% aren't.
Yeah.
I know a big fish who's not taking it.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know Moicano's financial situation, and he was going on to be a lawyer, and I don't know his family in Brazil. The dollar goes a lot longer out there than it does here. He might be completely fine. Being like, dude. But again, remember, he's in a different boat than a lot of us. He thought he was going to get, I think he said he turned down 200, 300,000. That's not the case. He turned down about 100-something thousand.
Yeah.
Because the formula they use to break down how much you're going to get, you can figure it out. People have figured it out. He actually turned down about 100-something, 110,000. Yeah. Still a ton of money, but after taxes, I can see why he's like, just give me a good matchup next one. Because that's the long game.
100%.
So I think he's doing it to play the long game.
What's a good matchup for him, do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Where he's at, Chandler?
Chandler
would be a fun one.
Yeah.
Big name,
Yep.
Or like to get a big fight if they're going to reward him, Paddy Pimblett.
That'd be a fun fight, actually.
It's a fun fight.
That'd be a very.
It's a huge name.
That'd be a fun fight for him.
Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, these are good fights. Keep him away from the wrestling kind of stuff. Is that what you're?
He's a black belt on the ground.
Yeah.
No, he can wrestle. He's a black belt, dude. Legit black belt.
Are we not going to see Topuria Patty? Because I want to see that before I see Sarukian.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going by the rankings. It should be Sarukian. It's a tough sell at Patty at 9 and a win over Chandler to fight for the title. It's a tough sell.
So that was
now. I would love to sell it.
So
I could sell it.
Yeah.
But to the fans and the rankings, buddy, you're gonna let the guy jump from 9. He just beat a old Chandler. Jump to the Q. You seen Sarukian's fucking wins?
I mean, that's a very, very problematic fight.
If it's any other sport, this isn't even a conversation.
Very, very problematic fight for Ilia Topuria.
He's still favored in the fight.
Do you think he should be favored in that fight?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
¿Por qué?
I mean, Topuria's the fucking real deal, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walks around about 190, Topuria, which I had no idea. So he's very thick. 55 is, the fact that he could get down to 45 is so insane. I mean, what he did to Charles Oliveira, yeah.
That was a split decision. That would be a bad one to reference. So that was a split decision. Most people thought that Charles Oliveira fight was a split decision.
Topuria?
No,
Sarukian.
I'm talking about Topuria.
Oh, yeah. But we're talking about Sarukian because remember that his last win was Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
That was a split decision, and it was only a 3-round fight. And Charles Oliveira was coming back super strong, catch him in all sorts of submissions. Most experts would say that fight went 2 more rounds, Charles Oliveira was going to pull that out. So that'd be the knock on Sarukian. And then he misses weight in the championship fight, and that's how we get to Moicano. That's how he got a fucking opportunity. Full circle, Brian.
Yeah, it's going to be.
But again, UFC's it's owned by TKO. It's WWE. What's going to be the bigger fight? Patty's a much, much bigger fight. Not even remotely close.
Then
to sell tickets? Are you fucking kidding me?
Of course.
Huge.
Because we all the fight fans want to see what Sarukian can do here. The
hardcores want Sarukian, and Sarukian deserves it.
Yeah.
He's ranked fucking number 1 for a reason. Patty's number 9.
Yeah.
So if you're UFC, the game you play, all right, do we give Patty another good matchup? Maybe give him a Justin Gaethje. He beats him. Now we can sell it. And he's proved, he's worthy of it. Do we do that? Well, if he loses, that fight hopefully comes back, but
that's
we don't know.
We get dicey.
Yeah, so it's like, do you make the fight now while the kid's hot, undefeated? And Topuria also said he'd rather vacate than fight Sarukian.
He did?
Yeah.
¿Por qué?
Because he said he goes, there's so much that goes into camps and fight week, and this guy pulls out of fights. My argument there is that doesn't work. Sarukian's only pulled out of 1 fight ever.
Yeah.
It was, when he was going to fight his last title shot.
Topuria wants the Paddy Pimblett fight over Sarukian.
We all do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
money-wise,
he thinks it's an easier fight.
tension-wise.
I actually think I think it's a better fight than most people think. I think Patty's better than most people think.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think though that
I think Patty wins that fight. It's going to be fucking tough.
I think
But again, if he does, the UFC's going, we finally got our or another big star?
I think Patty has.
You said Taddy.
I think Taddy has a real chance of also getting knocked out because he's just not in that mid distance. He's not what Topuria is, and he gets hit.
Nobody
his hands
is,
are low.
but nobody is.
Yeah, you cannot.
Nobody is.
You can't be. Yeah, you can't actually get hit with Topuria. I don't think. You know, but he's big, man. Patty's big.
Patty's huge.
He's really big. He can take a punishment too. He's got a chin on him.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a different thing.
As
Patty,
to be entertained, I'd rather watch Patty, but the Sarukian deserves it.
Patty is, I would say, not only does he rise to the occasion in the big fights, but I think he's so sneaky athletic. He's so much more athletic.
He's a freak.
Yeah, freak. Big.
And legit superstar material.
Yes.
Legit superstar.
Yes. Yes.
And if I know this, the UFC definitely knows this, and that's why he would jump the queue.
So do you think he'll jump the queue?
I don't know.
Chael Sonnen said this Sarukian Topuria fight's happening from what I read.
Yeah, but you know, Chael talks a bunch of shit and he's doing it for views. But again, he works for UFC, so I don't know. I've heard both ends. I've heard from legit sources they're going with Patty, and I've also heard from legit sources like Chael, only Chael, that they're going with Sarukian.
Let's see.
We'll see.
Sarukian's a bigger, much riskier fight in a lot of ways, and you don't get the same. Now, will that payday change? Will that purse change?
Yes.
It'll change.
Why do you think Topuria wants Patty?
Yeah, because he wants a piece of the pay-per-view.
Well, he gets pay-per-view no matter what, but Patty's just going to sell a ton more pay-per-views. And you could sell out Wembley Stadium in minutes with that kid.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
Patty's that?
He's massive. Oh, he's by far the biggest star over in. He's bigger than Tom Aspinall, Leon
Homeboy
Edwards.
makes a fortune.
Yeah, fortune. He doesn't have to fight.
Really?
No.
Gotta love that fucking kid.
Yeah, he's great.
Homeboy.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got, Jen?
Love this. Let's take a little break, Brandon, because I
Can
want to
we
talk to you about
Let's
auto
talk about
parts.
cars for a second, pal.
I need auto parts, dude. I need somebody to test my battery when I'm in my car. I need a friendly, reliable staff. I need to know that I can get the parts I want, like windshield wiper blades, etc. Okay?
Dude, you need O'Reilly Auto Parts. They offer friendly, helpful service and parts knowledge you need for all the things you just mentioned. They got 1,000 parts, accessories in stock, either in store or online, so you never have to worry if you're in a jam, because if they don't have it, they order it, shows up the next day, dude. So whether you're a car expert or a rookie like Brian, you'll find the employees at O'Reilly Auto Parts are your one-stop shop for everything. All right, we got you guys. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit them at O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. O'Reilly.
Just when you thought summer couldn't get any hotter, Pluto TV is turning up the heat with thousands of free movies. Presenting Summer of Cinema. Stream your favorite blockbuster films like Gladiator,
I will have my vengeance.
Good Burger,
This is what I call fast food.
Beverly Hills Cop, The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, and Julie and Julia.
Bon appetit.
All for free on your favorite devices. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.
I'm going to have myself a Magic Mind if you don't mind, Max.
I already had one. Yeah.
You guys want to get into a flow state?
Moicano hurt my feelings, so I felt dumb, so I took my max.
That's what happens sometimes.
I know, dude.
If you feel dumb, somebody hurts your feelings.
Are you dumb
want
like
mental
me?
clarity. You want alertness. You don't want to be jittery. This has time-released caffeine. It's the same technology pharmaceutical companies use. I don't know of any other energy shot that actually has time-released caffeine. It's got about the same amount of caffeine as 2 cups of coffee, 165 milligrams, but over a long period. It's awesome.
And they
I
sell
am
out
addicted.
nonstop. It's hard to get
Yes.
because once you try Max, there's no going back.
If you want a sharper brain for tomorrow, it supports a healthier, sharper brain. And if you're a high performer like us, you got to get yourself some Max. It's good too. It's like smooth, sustained power. I'm looking for sustained power.
I'm just looking not to be dumb, and it helps me out.
You had to down a couple Magic Mind Maxes.
I'm too dumb.
It's okay, dude. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I bet if we set Moicano a pack of those, he'd take that money. He'd snap out of it and be like, oh, I'm being dumb.
Yeah.
And then take the
Take
money.
that money. Anybody who's got a decision to make, you want to get more done without burning out. Stay sharp, confident, in control.
All right, what do you got, Jen?
All right, first one is the news of Howard Stern potentially being canceled, his show on Sirius.
No, it's not potentially, Jen. He got
canceled.
canceled.
No, they're still
He's been on the air for 40 years.
they're still
35
negotiating a
years.
contract. So he's apparently insiders are saying that
done?
he'll probably do like if the money's right, he'll do 1 or 2 more years. But yeah, it's potentially
$100 million. I mean,
Well,
he's
the
making-
executive at Sears came out. We're like, we're just not seeing a return off the $100 million we pay him.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: like the people on the right are going to celebrate, and I think partially this is true. Like you look at Stephen Colbert, you look at Howard Stern. What's the one common denominator they both have in common? They went super political, so they're talking shit about Trump. They were super pro COVID, so it went from fun entertainment to just anti-Trump rhetoric, right? And people just don't want that, dude.
Right.
They just don't want that. We need to take a fucking page out of their book before we become like them, because there's topical stuff when it comes
Yeah.
to politics.
But they can get
it's
that
not
anywhere.
what we do.
It's not- they can get that
It's-
anywhere.
No, and you can get from much smarter minds.
Yeah.
I don't hear Howard Stern, this guy makes $100 million a year, talk about his fucking from his fucking castle, tells that you're a piece of shit if you don't take the COVID shot while he's in his fucking sealed castle. That's not going to work. For Colbert, before I go to bed, I don't want just a huge anti-Trump program.
Right.
Even if I'm not on board with
I know what you
everything
mean.
Trump, that's not
This
what
makes you feel bad. You're like, all right, what are we doing
But
here?
what's the common denominator? They both went super hard in the paint politically.
Did he start losing his? Did he start losing his appeal so that we've tracked that? They certainly weren't making their money back.
No.
He's also in his 70s. He might be tired of it, right? He might be
I
tired
think
of
you
doing
keep
this shit.
doing it, but also like,
He kept his hair.
sure. But I think too, remember Howard Stern burst on the scene being super crazy, dude.
Yeah.
You remember he was in blackface. He was calling people the N-word.
Yeah.
He was super competitive, hyper competitive.
You know why he got fired from DC?
Dude, he would go into markets and be like, "Who's your biggest DJ?" and then take over the radio station, beat him in the ratings.
Yeah.
So
Well, he'd also go hard after him. He'd
of course, yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
Crush 'em.
So then he would take over these markets, and people love that. And he'd do, porn stars. And he'd have he's one of the best interviewers ever.
100%.
He'd have the celebrities on and get into their sex life. Even they'd shut that door. He'd find a way.
he was
in.
actually a very important cultural figure.
Oh, massive. Even Rogan would say that. Like, he's a huge influence on Rogan, even though he's not Rogan's biggest fan now. But how old do you say he is?
He's in his 70s.
71.
Listen,
Early
you're
70s.
you're damn near in your 60s. I'm in my 40s, almost mid 40s. When you've been doing it for a long time, we're doing it nowhere as long as him. It's fucking tough.
You can add the fact that he's waking up at 3 a.m, right?
There's that.
That's hard on your body too.
But then also he doesn't have his ear to the ground. He's a little
bit in
he's
his
out of
ivory
touch.
tower, yeah.
So he's in his ivory tower. He's out of touch. So him speaking on COVID, the political climate, inflation, any of that shit.
Can I just show you this? Some sources indicate a drop from 20 million daily listeners, which was a fact, to as few as 125,000.
Now, part of this is him doing the whole political rant,
And others-
also part of it, he's just older.
Yeah.
Where people are like, all right, this isn't fun anymore.
That's right.
And then also Sirius, the majority of their listeners, when you buy a new car or you rent a car, it has Sirius in it.
Yep.
So they would count those as Howard Stern listeners. Oof. Do you know anybody that has Sirius?
No, I never listened to it ever.
Because Apple and Spotify took over. Then he never made the adjustment, which I think he'd be huge if he went back to his old ways and if he was on YouTube, it'd be massive.
Agreed.
So even if they do cancel this, if I'm Howard Stern, he makes so much money, I don't know how he'd still do it, but if you want to, you imagine if Howard Stern just had the same celebrities on, it was on YouTube or Apple or Spotify?
Forget it.
If he was like, oh, no more waking up
Forget
at 3 a.m, well, I'm just going to build a studio
He
in the
might
city.
do that. I'd be sad. I
I'm
wouldn't
just
be
going to
surprised.
build a studio in the city. Meet me at noon. And
Yeah.
they'll release it the next
Or
day in the
just
morning.
meet me in my house.
You could. You don't want people at
backyard.
your house, but yeah.
Wow.
But dude, there's no one wilder than Howard Stern when he bursts on the scene. But that, again, I don't fault him for it because we've changed too.
Yeah.
Like when you first start, you're fucking young and crazy, dude. And then you grow up,
Yeah.
dude. And
He got fired from a radio station in D.C. when that plane flew into the 14th Street Bridge and people were killed. He called the airline, I think American. He said, "How much is a ticket from Washington National to the 14th Street Bridge?" Like, he would do shit like that, and they were like, "You're out of here!" But it just made him bigger.
Dude, he did terrible shit. He had a
Scroll
lady
up.
that he shamed and she committed suicide, dude.
Well, that was my friend, my buddy. His wife ended up.
Yeah. They've had porn stars on. Remember,
But
he
it
had
wasn't. Yeah.
They had Beetlejuice on. They had guys with stutters, right?
Yes.
And it was like this huge joke. And it was just a different climate back then. Now you can't really do that.
Yeah.
He would go blackface. You know, it's just a
All
different
that shit.
time.
Do you ever see his movie? Private
Oh yeah,
Parts?
yeah, I loved it.
Great movie.
Yeah, I used
He
to
got
like,
a nose job in the middle of that movie.
I used to like
Decided
that,
his
man.
nose was too big, and then they had to shoot around his nose. Hilarious. Go scroll down for a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back in the day.
You know what he could do? He could also sell his entire catalog. Think how many interviews he has. You could just upload old interviews
100%.
that people love. Now, most of it he get canceled for now for all that stuff.
Yep.
He's off in the summer, but this year he has been saying maybe I should retire.
I mean, you've done it all, right? How many people can you talk to? I mean, fuck. Yeah. Yeah.
He predominantly broadcast from his home over the past 5 years, citing fears over COVID-19. You know how big of a bitch you have to be? That's where I'm out. Like, if you're just that big of a sissy, I don't give a fuck if you're the funniest guy in the world. I'm out, dude.
I agree.
I can't condone it. If you're that big of a bitch, where you stay in your house
But he is.
in 2025.
He's not tough. He's a scaredy cat.
But again, he used to be super edgy.
Yeah, he was edgy behind the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a very
But he
good-
did wild shit that he knew he would get in
good at
trouble
being a
for.
smartass.
And he still risked
Yeah,
it.
great at being a smartass. And
Now you can't get him out of his house.
look at that. Donald was on his show all the time, I think.
Yep.
20 times.
Amazing.
Yeah, Donald was a big deal back in the day.
Yep, there he is. There he is.
And there's Robin, his sidekick, with them heavy hitters. She has heavies, dude.
Well, I'm not looking at that. Yeah,
Well, that's
look
what she's known for.
at that hair.
There's your boy, Andy Cohen.
You know Andy?
Yeah. But Sirius is also just a dying breed. Like, they shut down all their MMA content. Like, Luke Thomas used to have a show on there. I was in negotiations with them. Jason Ellis was on there. Rude Dog was on there.
Yeah.
They shut down all of that, dude.
Yep. They're just not making money. There's just too much competition too.
It's also just changed.
I'm not gonna pay a
But also the
subscription.
landscape's changed.
But why would I pay a subscription to Sirius when I can get Rogan and anybody else? Tucker Carlson, all these people. I mean, look at Madonna. She was, I think, so hot when she was younger. So hot.
I told you.
My buddy dated her too.
What are you going to say, Chid?
I told you I went to her show because some girl invited me. So I didn't really want to go, but
What year is this?
last year,
Oh, okay.
less than a year ago. She's in her 70s, right?
Yeah.
She puts on a freaking crazy good show, and
Yeah, I'm still not going.
She's still going.
Yeah.
But she, like, her energy and everything, it's still there.
Dude, if she was
wild to
performing
watch.
next door and the pod just ended, I wouldn't stop and peep.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even peep my head in.
the
I
amount
would
of
just
work
keep
she's
going.
had done and how crazy she is now, but when she was,
I give her props though.
that
for
was
how good
when she
is.
should have just faded off into the
Yes.
sunset and become a
Yes.
producer. Or
You and
just
her have the same size arms. That's cool.
Hey, come on, dude, be cool, man. I do
You're in
wrestling,
shape, man.
Dude, I do wrestling. Be cool, man. I
So
really
is
don't.
she.
Dude, I do wrestling, bro.
No, Howard Stern's a legend, dude. He just, lately he's just a giant bitch.
Yeah, got older.
And the real men go, all right, I can't fuck with this anymore.
That's
all it is.
That's also true.
The men go, I just can't.
That's true.
You're in your ivory tower.
Guys go-
calling people that they should die who don't get the COVID shot. Like, all right,
Did he
fuck
say that
off.
shit?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, you saw the real.
He's just not
you
a
saw
guy-
how nasty people were.
Yeah, he's just not
when
a
that shit
guy's
came out.
guy. And that's how this goes,
And you know how he talked smack on podcasting? I have a feeling he might just end up going into podcasting for himself.
Here's the thing. He probably has $500 million.
I know.
So if I'm him, dude, fuck it, bro.
That's the thing. That's what I don't understand. Like, you got that kind of money. Like, I'd be like.
That's what I don't get. But I asked Howie Mandel
Does he
the
have
same.
kids though?
No,
He doesn't have kids.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have children.
No.
I'll double check.
That's all I. That like, as somebody with kids, I gotta say, and somebody who resisted it till he was 40. Like the you're just not. I'm telling you.
Oh, he has three
does.
daughters. He has three
Okay.
daughters.
So
I don't follow him that well, but yes, he does.
okay. So Spend time with your kids, bro.
Well, they're older now. I'm sure
Yeah.
they're.
He
out
probably
of the
did
house.
anyway when he got home.
I
but-
definitely didn't. Hey, definitely.
Is he
didn't.
still married?
You don't get as big as him and be a good dad.
Yeah.
You just can't. You can't.
Well, you can. You just got to.
I don't know anyone that does. That's like hustling. It's just something has to give.
Yeah, but if he comes home and he's with his kids, you know,
Well, her smile is terrifying.
she's cute.
Her smile is terrifying.
This one is like a
It's
like a
strong
character.
smile. It is a strong,
villainous
perfect
character.
teeth.
It looks like the Joker cartoon smile.
Well, it's an aggressive smile.
But good for him. And she's only 53, dude.
Yeah. Wow. So he had, okay.
But back to that, why would Howard Stern would do it? So Howie Mandel makes more money than God. He's set, dude.
Yes.
He owns stuff you
Love
guys don't
Howie.
even know about. He's set.
Yes.
And I sit down for his podcast, and before we go on there, I go, why the fuck are you getting into podcasting, dude? You're good, bud. You're good. And he goes, I have to. Gives me something to do every day.
Yeah.
He goes, the other businesses don't. America Got Talent that shoots, a season, and then it gives me something to do when I wake up.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Just because you have money, you still need.
need
That's
to
when you
be-
die.
you need to
When you retire is when you die.
You need to be occupied.
You need something. So that's it. I don't know if he's
I get
still
it.
doing it, but
I get it.
yeah, I love Howie. Yeah, I went, I get it. Because then me and Casey got in the car because Casey was with me. And I go, man, can you believe he still does it? He goes, you're going to be the same way, dude. What, are you just going to stop? I went, no, never.
No. No.
And for Howard, he didn't give a fuck about money and reads and shit.
No.
Like, he's set, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
Dude, I can't wait for the day when we don't have any reads and we can just podcast. I don't know if that day's ever coming, but if it did, that would be fucking awesome.
We would just do podcasts. We don't have to worry about reads.
If we were smart, we would have done Patreon fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And so then eventually that gets built up enough where you're making the same money you are off
don't have
ads.
to worry
And it's
about
just
that.
all free for the actual fans.
We were going to do it. We're flirting with the idea of doing Patreon, aren't we?
I'd be down for it. We've never really done it. I'd be down for it because we've been around so long. Are we as big as we were 10 years ago? No. But the one thing we have is hardcore fans.
Yeah.
So it would be for them.
Yes.
That's the reason I would do it.
Yep.
And you can regulate. So, because a lot of the Reddits and the YouTube, it's super toxic. You can get rid of all that. So you have hardcore fans like, oh, thank God I can finally comment again and not get destroyed.
Yeah.
Or get made fun of.
That's cool.
That's why I would do it.
I like that.
You'd have to give them incentives on after 12 years of a free show, why they're paying whatever is $3. You'd have to add content to it. You can't just do the same show.
Right.
Where they're like, dude, we got it free for 10 years.
I would like to do a self-defense seminar and teach guys how to fight a big man.
We might
trained.
lose money if you do that.
I want to teach them how to fight a big man,
Sure.
God,
But if you gave some like behind the scenes, you do some live shows, you give extra episodes, you do longer episodes just for the Patreon, like
Yeah.
you give them a reason to subscribe
Yeah.
to it, that makes sense.
yeah. I'm down.
Are you though? That's my biggest fear. Are you?
What do you mean?
You down
Why wouldn't I
to
be?
commit to it? Because it's going to be a beast. It's more work than we do
Let's
now.
go, bro.
All right.
Fuck.
All
What
right.
do I look like?
Well,
Afraid?
what do you think, Chin?
I'm down as long as it gives. We'll still put out free content, right? But then just adding to it, like extra stuff for the hardcores, which have been supportive since.
Yeah, extra
Forever.
episodes, longer episodes, Q&As
And
just
bonus
on
stuff.
there.
Yeah,
And the goal would be eventually get a point where we don't have to do any reads and we're just doing it.
and they can just enjoy the content without having. That's the biggest thing too. Which
Also, we don't have to pull punches.
no, yeah, just
Oh,
say,
you can play music on there, videos. Like
Really?
Chin doesn't have to edit the video. No.
Oh my gosh,
That's
it's
great.
it's the Wild West on there.
Really? That'd be really
just
cool.
being completely raw. I mean, you guys are pretty raw as is, but every now and then we'll have to do something because
It's on me. I'll say a few outlandish things and Chin has to edit it out.
not just that, but just saying names of people that you don't want to put them out there. That kind of stuff.
Give me something else.
Oh, you mean current event?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, real quick, Brian. Thank you. Just want to give you a shout out. You gave me a Chipotle
Cost me
burrito.
it cost me like
They're expensive, man.
$7.99 or something.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of Chipotles out here.
There's one that's not too far, but
This one right
yeah.
in your archetype. Trey.
All right. Have you guys heard this story?
This is wild. I love my serial killers. So this dude broke into Bisping's house in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
And this dude that broke in, now Bisping got away, right? Because he's going to beat the shit out of any serial killer ever made. Bisping got away and I think scuffed him up and then got out of the house. The dude that broke into his house is a serial killer. So it says, did UFC legend Michael Bisping escape a notorious hammer killer, which is the serial killer in England? So while recounting a harrowing home invasion in his recent documentary, the British UFC champion Michael the Count Bisping may have unknowingly reopened one of Northern England's coldest murder cases. In the late 1990s, Bisping was ambushed in his flat by a masked intruder dressed in black, welding a hammer and dousing the room in gas. Bisping escaped after a brief struggle, but a chilling pattern has since emerged. Between 1991 and 2004, a string of unsolved murders across northern England followed an identical plan, right? Forced entry, gas-soaked crime scenes, and a blunt force trauma from a hammer. The attack ceased abruptly, leaving the case cold. However, a recent confession from a convicted rapist and arsonist has reignited suspicions. The man, now serving a life sentence, boasted to fellow inmates about his close call with Michael Bisping, implying the UFC star narrowly escaped becoming another victim. Though authorities have yet to confirm his claims, this chilling connection suggests that Bisping's intruder may have been one of the UK's most elusive serial killers.
Crazy.
And Bisping posted, goes, "Oh shit, this happened."
Wow.
Face to face with a monster, my exclusive prison interview with the man claiming to be Northern England's exclusive hammer killer. Elusive hammer
What
killer.
an asshole.
He terrorized a region for over a decade, left a trail of unsolved murders, and now he says Michael Bisping was nearly his next victim. The great Michael Bisping almost was his next victim.
That's so fucking
Dude,
crazy.
this would be like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer breaking into my house.
Yeah. How old was Bisping, though? Young.
Must have been super young, yeah.
He's in the UFC.
No, I don't think so.
No, not in the
When is it?
2000s?
Early 2000s. So he was still a professional fighter. Probably coming up.
Early 2000s or was it 90s?
No, it's in the late
early
90s,
2000s.
early
Okay.
2000s. So he was still,
Yeah.
coming through the ranks.
He'll beat your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
it is. That's crazy.
But most serial killers, there's not a serial killer alive who could beat up a UFC fighter. Your best chance is Ed Kemper,
Big boy.
6'6", 300 something.
6'9", something
Is
crazy.
he that big?
Yeah, he was huge.
Ed Kemper, you'd have your hands full, but still not a 6'9".
Big boy.
The co-ed killer, 6'9".
That's a big fucking guy.
Started killing at 15. Any other brain busters?
Jesus.
Ed Kemper would be a handful. Like if he broke into like a flyweight's house, you might have some issues. And he has a
The
knife.
size of him.
He's fucking huge. Also, IQ so high.
Look at that, dude.
You know his IQ is like the same as Einstein's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super
Very
smart.
smart. But that is terrifying to be that big and that sick.
Yeah. Now
She's just posing.
He would kill hitchhikers in Santa Barbara and shit. Dude, first of all, if you're hitchhiking and the guy's over 6 foot, don't do it. Sure as fuck. Don't jump in the car if he's 6'9".
I got a better one. Don't jump in the car if it's a guy in general.
Well,
You
back
can't
then in the
hitchhike.
70s, you wanted to ride. I
And a
get
lot
it.
of people
but if
died.
he's 6'9",
Yeah, that's so nuts. He had a lot of.
oh, you want
Yeah.
a fun story? So he killed his mom and then fucked her dead throat.
That's right. After cutting her head off, sir.
Correct.
Yeah, he had to separate her head from his. Yeah, so that sounds like some resentment.
Yeah. Yeah. He resentment towards women in general. That'd be an understatement.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a mess.
He had a lot of issues. And then he would hang out at the bar that all the cops did to pick up like clues.
God.
And then he was friends with all the cops.
Jesus.
He also helped the FBI catch a lot of serial killers after too, because he's so smart.
Yeah. Very smart. And
So the whole point of this story is serial killer broke into Bisping's house. Bisping whooped his ass. There's not a serial killer on earth, even Ed Kemper, that can beat up Bisping or any UFC fighter. But if there's one that's going to give you trouble, it'd be Ed Kemper because he's 6'9".
Hands gonna be full.
But outside that, they're all bitches.
But that's a big.
They'll have to like lurk you in, hit you over the head in the dark.
Little weasels.
Yeah, pieces of shit.
Disgusting weasels.
Or like the Richard Ramirez.
Yeah, he
the
was
Night Stalker, dude. He would kill like old
true
ladies.
Psycho.
Yeah, but he would like kill old ladies. Like, congrats, you piece of shit.
Remove your eyes.
Yeah, and like children and shit. Like such a piece of shit. BTK killer with like kids and women.
Yeah,
And then also they would sneak in the house. They'd take the husband out in their sleep. They'd shoot him with a gun. This is usually the MO because they don't want a physical confrontation.
Yeah.
They're bitches.
Yeah,
they're all bitches.
That's why you got to have a.
That's why you got to respect Jeffrey Dahmer. That's my whole roundabout, was to show some respect to Jeffrey Dahmer. Only serial killer that just went for dudes. Now, he was a gay man, but he was still physically overpowering gay dudes.
He would do some weird stuff, though. He'd drill your head and get in. Like,
while you're unconscious and under fucking.
Yeah, you'd be all messed up.
Yeah.
He'd drill.
He wouldn't drill it when you were like conscious.
Jesus.
And then one time he get in a fisticuffs with an actual black dude. The black dude kind of whipped his ass and got away.
Yeah.
So he's still a bitch, but if you're going to give credit to anyone, it's him because he did kill
that guy
only
get
males.
away?
Yeah, he got away.
Did he get him back in, though?
No, no, there's a black guy who got away.
God damn. All right, well.
He killed a deaf guy.
Yeah, yeah.
All I'm saying, though, if we're going to show any respect here, he did kill only men.
Yeah.
Which these other guys, these other bitches go for grandmas and kids. He at least killed men.
Yeah.
Tracy Edwards. Shout out to Tracy Edwards. He escaped him.
Wow. My Lord.
Gay man.
Good looking man.
Gay man.
That is so crazy. Yeah, Dahmer, when they caught him, he goes, I'm really bad. They go, yep. He goes, no, you don't understand. I'm really bad.
No, when they caught him, he goes, thank God you caught me. Like, he was ready. He was like, thank God you got me. Because he actually had remorse for it. He was like, thank God, because I wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad you caught me.
Yeah.
And then the inmates went, oh, you're the serial killer? And they killed him. They hit him over the head with a 45-pound
Yeah, a guy called himself Jesus. I don't know if you've seen his killer, but
Yeah.
he was a large man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like, think about the bitch Charles Manson. He was like 5 foot, dude. He was 5'2". He didn't even do the killing. He would talk to others and do it because he wasn't physically intimidating or strong enough to do it. So when
girls do his dirty work.
Girls and men. Dallas, Tex Watson did it, and he was a bigger dude. But in general, serial killers are bitch. When you think about it, they're bitches, dude. They're super soft. The DC sniper would do it with a kid out of the back of a van from far away.
Yep. Bitch.
Like there's none of them are doing it like real shit, dude.
Bitches. They're all bitches.
Yep. All right, what else you got, Chin?
Alrighty. Next one is Ryan Garcia. It's just odd. He's in a car with an orangutan that's eating grapes and he's singing.
Just so you guys know, that's a female orangutan.
How do you know this, Brian?
Because I studied orangutans in Tanjung Puting and the Indonesian archipelago.
Here's my question. Did he rent this orangutan? Because that's illegal.
No, orangutans, so they're very, very different. Orangutans are very different than chimpanzees. Because orangutans
They're not
are
as
gentle,
aggressive,
very
right?
gentle. You would not do that with a chimp you didn't know, especially a mature chimp. If you didn't know that chimp.
But also,
you'd
but
never do
orangutan
that.
has the power to rip his face off.
It
right?
does, but they tend to be really, really. They're.
But that's probably why you're giving them grapes, right?
So when I was rehabilitating the orphans back in the wild in Indonesia with this thing called Earthwatch, I could be around the adults, and the adults were afraid of you. They weren't so afraid of women, but they were afraid of males. So they will not confront you. You can be like, hey, and they're like, whoa, and they run away from you. Chimps will rip your face off.
Yeah.
They will not. You can never do that with chimps. Everybody would be
but
dead.
for Ryan Garcia, it's just for the gram. Like, I love Ryan, but he's just doing it for the views.
Let's watch.
Because if that orangutan runs out of grapes, the next thing he's going to do is squash his head.
No, she
like a
wouldn't.
grape.
She'd wouldn't. She'd never attack
you're a big fan of
full-grown
orangutans,
male.
huh?
Yeah.
Every time I drive, have you ever made 30 million a night? Nope, always 10 cars, never taking a dive. I win real big, but when I die with it, if you in the
This guy's trying to music.
Is this Ryan's own song?
I wonder if he's in a music video because people are filming him. Right?
Oh,
So he
yeah,
might be
there's
in a music
big
video.
Camera
That's a good call. That's a good call.
And the orangutan's driving, and it's stopped.
That's a good call. I bet that's what's going on.
Why do orangutans have such tummies?
Because they eat so much vegetation. They live on leaves.
But so do gorillas. And they're
Yeah, but it's
jacked.
all the gas and the methane.
Yeah, but so do gorillas and chimps.
They have the same thing. Chimps prefer meat, but gorillas have big tummies.
Do they not like
yeah.
but the chimp has a chest like
That
you.
that
and a big
chimp's
gut.
probably eating a lot of people food.
You and
so
chimp
they
have the
get-
same chest, yeah?
No. I have a better chest than that.
Jeez.
Chimps get super.
Chubby.
Well, in captivity, they can develop diabetes because they get fed too much.
God damn.
Yeah, I had a female grab me. I played around with the babies. They feel like they're made of wood, right?
Yeah.
And I had a female reach under a bridge, and she grabbed me and pulled. And I'll never forget that strength. Like that, she
it's
pulled and then
amazing.
let go. She was playing.
She was fucking with you?
I was like, motherfucker.
She could have done whatever she wanted.
Yeah, then you see the males. Now, the males are elusive. They spend time
How
alone.
big are they, Jen? Can you look up males
The
to
male
females?
orangutan is a massive animal. I don't know how big, but their arms and their hands.
Well, I've seen them at the zoo. They all have those guts, man. Like they got the dad guts. You know the dads that drink all the beer all the time?
Yes.
They always have those round tummies.
Yes, and they have those in the wild.
It's just from leaves, huh?
Yeah,
So this is
200 pounds, 6 feet tall.
Okay. Maybe between 110, 200 pounds. All right.
Yeah, it's a big animal.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, 99. 91.
Females are 91 to 122.
Yeah, and they're so sweet.
No, it says females weigh between 66 to 100. All right, get these fucking orangutans
the
out my
females
face.
that would
These
fall in love with
orangutans are
you.
a piece of shit.
Yeah, it would fall in love with you if you were a friend. If you had a pet female, she'd always be around you.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and
So
the
you
babies would always clutch onto you.
Nah, that'd be fun.
They love you.
Yeah.
They literally climb up your leg
Yeah.
and they hold on and they want to be cuddled.
Yeah, you're two in the orangutans. bro.
I was around them.
I know.
And they want you to put them down for naps.
Oh, that's cute.
They wear diapers. I swear to God.
I love it.
And they throw tantrums too. If you take away their toys, if you don't give them food, they will go just like a kid. They will throw a tantrum. Exactly. And you want to know something else? They're so close to humans. There was one. So they were all of them were there. There were the females. There was no males.
whole
There were
clan.
adolescent males, females, and the babies. And they had a problem with the adolescent males would take the babies up and fuck them.
What?
Yes, in the trees. They do that. The adolescent males fuck chickens.
That's
they'll fuck.
that's some
They do all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
ape behavior.
their dicks are about the size of my pinky, but
They're small wieners.
Yeah, but man, oh man, those
Dude, you really
babies.
missed your calling to be on chimp crazy, dude.
I
Because
know.
I don't.
Well, chimps are terrifying. Orangutans you can deal with.
They should do a new doc on HBO called Orangutan Crazy. And have
Orangutan
you
Crazy.
on it. You
There
won't
was
shut
there was
the
there was
fuck up.
one chimp there named Asif, and I swear to God, he was the nerd in the group. And if you saw him, he looked like a fucking nerd.
Really?
He literally was like
That posture, yeah.
and he was a nerd. And all the other chimps were mean to him. All of them.
Aw, man.
So the humans would be nice to him. So he would cry. They wouldn't let him eat.
Aw.
They would beat him up. I swear to God. And so he'd
Damn.
come running over. He was like a baby. He was only like 3 or 4, and he was just a nerd. And it was so incredible to see how human beings are, because you can see so much of our nature through apes. And you know what happens, dude? You want to be a naturalist? Wake up in the middle of the night or when it's still dark, set up your hammock, and then you follow them and you collect their feces and study them that way. Enjoy that shit. I ain't no scientist.
Literally, enjoy that shit.
I'm not a scientist.
Yeah, you are.
Let's take a little break because I want to talk to you about True Classic.
I know,
You know it.
because something I'm noticing, we're just itchy, man, because we don't have our True Classic
That's
on.
true. I'm wearing the True Classic underwear on. Here's the thing,
counts.
man. They never. My wardrobe is True Classic, and the good thing about it, I was thinking about this. Every time I put the T-shirt on, they don't wear and tear. They're just great.
Dude, you know how it is? All I wear is my white tees. If you see me in white tees, it's True Classic. I've had them for years.
They're
dude,
awesome.
And they look fantastic.
They're awesome. I got the sweatshirts. I got the jeans. I got the sweats. I got the underwear. They even have socks now. It's
They got everything.
unbelievable.
They got
It's
everything.
crazy.
So
And
forget the
button-downs
overpriced
are
designer
killer.
brands. Ditch the disposable fast fashion. True Classic is built for comfort, built to last, built to give back. We've been with our boy Ryan at True Classic before it was a cool thing to do, before they were in Target, before they were in Costco.
Yep.
Ryan's our boy, so go to trueclassic.com/fighter and get hooked up today. True Classic.
Go on.
You're so into orangutans?
Orangutan. What does that mean? What does orangutan mean?
Big stupid ape.
Person of the forest.
So close.
Interesting. So this is an old clip of Mike Tyson with P. Diddy. And it's just Mike Tyson moving Diddy's hand away from him.
It's great.
And you'll see how uncomfortable
Diddy's
he
like
looks.
me when he laughs. I think
What?
he always touches somebody.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh, yeah, he's good. Well, now, when we come back, we're going to talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right? We'll be right back with more right after this.
Yeah.
So weird. Who was that interviewing him? Was that
Keenan Wayans?
Yeah, Keenan Wayans.
Yeah.
Smart dude? I've
Oh,
auditioned for him a
smart
couple
businessman.
times. Yep. What is this?
Who's
Hold
this?
on.
Who's this little
on,
fox?
let
Go
me
back
try.
up. Go
Let
back
me-
up. Go back
let
up.
me-
Hold
let
on,
me
please. Go
rewind,
back
let
up.
me rewind.
Is now an
Cop-
investigation after she posted a TikTok vowing to give everyone a ticket because she didn't
Well, hold on.
have
For
sex.
the listeners, it says it's a picture, and the caption says a cop in Texas now under investigation after she posted a TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok in forever. Vowing to give everyone a ticket because she didn't have sex the night before.
Interesting.
Now for a cop, she's a dime. Well, see, what's alarming is the way she spells. Didn't D-I-N-T. Didn't go back.
Yeah.
Didn't get cracked last night. Don't say cracked. Didn't get cracked last night, so everyone's getting a ticket. Now she's on administrative leave after this because as a cop, if you don't get cock, you can't give out tickets.
I just think that
It's hot.
there are a lot
right?
of people that could help her out with that.
Dude, I'd be like, oh, what? Well, there's only one way I can get out of this ticket, Miss Thing.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'd say,
Hold on, you don't got to give me a ticket.
Yeah,
I know what the
I'm so
problem
sorry. I was
is.
going 200 in my ZR1. I can't. I'm ashamed.
Yeah.
I heard you need a Kraken.
If you need a crack, and
I heard you need a Kraken.
if there's anything I can do,
and if there's one thing I'm good at, it's fighting and cracking.
if there's anything,
And I'm
I
not talking about cracking skulls. I'm talking about cracking that ass. Girl.
Can I tell you a story?
Do you mind if I crack open that ass?
I'd love to give you a
Because
crack.
I saw your TikTok, Miss Thing.
How many guys, if she walked up and said, "I'm gonna give you a ticket,"
Or you can
unless
crack this ass.
you give me a cracking. How many guys?
See, I'm so dumb. I would shout out to Moicano. I'm so dumb. I would say, "Crack? You want me to fight you?" And she's like, "No, crack." Because I don't know where they speak that lingo. I'm just not in the streets anymore.
Yeah.
So, do they call sex cracking on the streets?
I don't know, but I like the way it's. I like it.
Yeah, it's kind of hot.
You know, you got to crack.
What would you do if she went, Mr. Callan?
Yeah.
You're very old, but I'm into old
Yeah,
guys that
yeah.
look like orangutans.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's either take it or
Yes,
you give me a
yes,
cracking.
Yes.
You do it, right?
No, I love my wife, but I'd have to go like this. I text my wife.
You-
and I'd
you
say,
don't think your wife
I
would
have to
understand?
Well, I got to get out of this ticket. This is expensive. So I'd say, look, this money could go to our children,
Yes.
or it could go to the state.
She's like, babe, you're going
And
6
all I
over.
got to do is step up a little
Babe,
bit.
you're going 6 miles an hour over.
All I got
You
to do is
drive that
surprise her
stupid
with
car.
the heft of my piece.
Listen, if I got going 205, which the ZR1 can do, right? If I got going 205, they're going to impound your car. It's a felony. I'm going to do some prison time.
Yeah.
I'd say, babe, I can get out of all this.
Yeah.
If I just give her a crack at.
I had a girlfriend.
I don't think my wife, being Latina, would go for that.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't.
Even at that level, she'd go serve 3 to 5. What? What? But then in prison, I'm still cracking.
Still cracking.
Oh, I'm locked up 3 to 5. I'm cracking male. I'm cracking some bros.
Some of the lady boys.
You'd rather me crack bros than this one hot
you still
cop?
crack.
I'm still cracking. I got to crack.
You still crack.
You know me. I got to crack.
You still crack.
I'm cracking.
Now, I would say that this. I had a girlfriend, and she told me a story, and I'm just going to tell you the story, and then you tell me what you think. And she said she got pulled over by this kind of macho cop. She was hot. She was hot. She was hot.
Dude,
She was
I'm
hot.
rock hard.
She was hot.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep
She had
going,
big tits.
Keep going. Oh,
Yeah,
the
big
heavies,
tits.
The heavy.
And yeah, and so
Pretty face
yeah,
and big tits.
yeah. But more importantly,
Positive
sprinter's ass and sprinter's legs.
Oof.
Yeah.
Ooh, wee.
You ever have girlfriend sometimes, and then her friend is like smoking, and you're like, oh, Jesus, you know, if this doesn't work out, you know, she was something else. And she was a real kind
Cracker.
of, she
She's
just
a
loved
cracker.
to shake it up.
Yeah.
Always have different boyfriends.
Oh man.
And this macho cop with tattoos, she goes, I saw his tattoos, I saw his muscles, and he was just such a bro.
Yeah.
And I said to him, if there's anything I can do to get out of this ticket, like anything, like whatever,
Oh, I'm getting fired.
I'll do it.
I'd be fired.
And he...
Are you talking about cracking right now?
He had sex with her in the back of his patrol
Did he
car.
get fired?
This was before people had cameras.
So he's good?
So this was in the like fucking, I think this was the 90s. Yeah, he knocked the bottom out of it. And I'm
don't
going to be
say
honest
that.
with you,
Say crack.
I don't approve of that, but it turned me on.
Yeah, no, I also get turned on with that stuff. But then I have a friend to that other extent I played college football with. His brother was a cop, and he was picking up, he's just making his rounds. And there's a very attractive lady who got in trouble for selling drugs. And he said, listen, you can go away for 5 to 10 years, or we can crack.
Yeah.
Now they start cracking, and they start cracking more than once.
Yeah.
And he got busted and got in a ton of trouble, and it ruined his life. So there's also that in those things.
And
Because I caught up with my friend who go, oh man, what happened to blank blank? And he goes, oh, you didn't hear? I'm like, no, because it's in my hometown. He goes, oh dude, he got busted, bro.
Well,
he's fucked.
This is the kind of thing where I'm sure this happens a lot. Now you got cameras everywhere, but
It's happening right now.
It's happening
cameras
right now.
You go like this. Oh, default.
it's happening
oh, no.
right now.
Oh no, my body cam.
I knew a girl who that there was a married detective, and he would come over, and she was like, he has his gun and badge. It was so hot. He would
Ooh,
put it
like
up
Sherlock
there.
Holmes.
And
Heavy
she would
on the
just
home.
He would just show up, and she'd service him, and he'd leave.
Oh,
this happens all the time. Cops, like a stud detective.
Oh, babe, I'm so stressed. Milk me.
Come
me.
Come on.
Hey, Chin, do we have her Instagram? I need to do more research.
I'd like to do
before
more
I commit to this crime.
Yeah, I would like to.
Because right now I'm going off.
We're not shaming her.
No.
We are in
would
support
never.
of our brothers and sisters in blue.
What are we talking about? We're talking about
And
our.
she's a
future
human
to
being.
Travel.
Give her a slap on the wrist and get her back
I'm
out
going
on patrol.
200 in my ZR1. I lose my license. I'm fucked. I got to figure this out.
I mean, listen, man, and you're a good-looking kid. You work out. You'll be fine. You'll go to church. That's all, and ask for forgiveness.
I'll repent.
You'll repent. I'll repent. I mean,
Type in
Jennifer
Yep.
Escalara.
she's gorgeous. I'm a huge fan.
Well, we don't know if she's gorgeous yet. It's
I'm in
based off the
support
body
of her
count.
regardless. I support her.
Well,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, we're cracking.
Jesus. Jesus.
We're cracking.
Seriously.
Oh, we're cracking.
Come on, man.
Is she?
We're all only one. Why are you guys ruining? They ruin all the fun. They just ruin everything, dude.
Now, to be fair, though.
They just ruin our lives.
Hold on, Brian. To be fair, though, she's in Texas?
yes.
It's in Houston, bro.
That's right up the street. By
gotta-
street, I mean 4 hours
You
away.
might want to go up there and start speeding. You might want to go up there and start breaking some laws. That's all I'm trying to say. Because
Dude, lock me up. Throw away the key. We crack.
yeah. If you're into it, if you're into that, I mean, come on.
Here's my thing. We've been doing the show a long time. We bring up hot teachers having sex with the students. We bring up cops having sex with criminals. I have never in all my years had a hot cop or a hot teacher.
Not once.
Yeah, I did see an attractive UPS lady this morning. I went, huh, good for you.
I saw that when I was going to get my passport. The security guard, when you go through the
DMV?
machine there was so beautiful. I said, am I the only one who's like, she should be on the cover of every magazine? They're like, I know, dude. I was like, oh my God. Sometimes you gotta call it out. Jennifer.
And sometimes you
is that
say
her right there?
And sometimes you say to yourself, what the fuck?
I'm such a fan.
What the fuck is going on here?
Well, people are shitty.
But then-
oh,
but-
put on administrative leave. Shut up.
Well, no, Brian, you can't crack.
Why not?
You just can't.
There should be a crack division. I don't see why.
She can't get 10 minutes to crack?
I mean, it drives me nuts. If you're really
Hey,
hot,
speaking
like
of
that-
crack, though, we keep saying the word crack. Can you go to Hunter Biden for me?
Yeah. Let's take a look.
I'm going to go on a limb here and say Hunter Biden's back doing crack.
Oh,
And boy, did he sell it.
oh boy, he's
Look at, does he not? He has great teeth. They're fake, but
is he about my age?
I think he's younger, Bubba.
You want to look his age up first?
Nah, it's all right. Play
Damn it.
Just look it up.
All right, so I'll play it
Speaking
first.
of cracking.
Jeffrey Epstein was a pedophile that it came into enormous wealth by very mysterious circumstances. and had connections across the globe to very, very powerful people. And he was murdered right before it was all about to blow up. And now there supposedly are no files that the American people can see to explain all of that.
I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody. It's pretty boring stuff.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, do I think that there's an actual list?
Far
No,
from
I don't
boring.
think that there's an actual list. I don't think that he was that stupid. But do I think that what they do have implicates him? Yeah, I think so. You know, I mean, Epstein introduced Melania to Trump.
Oh boy.
The connections
Is that
were
where,
like,
you know, she's suing now.
so
People
wide
that say
and
that,
deep.
she's suing.
Anyway, why do we think they don't want the files released? I don't know. I think John, you know, that thing
That motherfucker
John
can
Rothman
paint.
says is
That crackhead can crack.
I think is the most
That
accurate
crackhead can paint,
kind of
bro.
assessment of them, which is everything is projection or confession, everything. So when he puts out that tweet, he says Epstein now is the Russia hoax or the Hunter Biden laptop.
The laptop from hell. Which
Well,
is
no,
never
the laptop's
stored.
real,
The story
Bubba.
came from Russia. No, it came from Hunter Biden's bathroom.
Like, I wonder if it works. Do you know what I mean? When he says to his followers, like, you're no supporter of mine if you keep talking about Epstein.
Yeah. What do you think was in the files?
Oh, that's what that Channel 5 guy.
Some real journalism. For reals.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She's suing.
Melania Trump, she sued the tabloid or the newspaper. I don't know if they still call them tabloids. She sued the outlet that printed that.
Yeah, it's a fun little thing to kind of like float out there with zero evidence, you know. So
It's a good conspiracy though, and
It's a
they're
good
fun.
conspiracy.
And they're fun, but we don't want to get sued.
I don't like it.
He's 55, by the way.
He's younger than Brian.
Even if it's true,
It's
I don't
crack.
want to know about it.
It's crack.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely want to know, you cuck.
It's not good. It's not good.
Oh, no, I definitely want to know. Release it. I'd love to.
Oh
know
no,
that.
no, I would protect it. If I had that information, I would throw it
my
away.
God.
If
No,
I had that
fuck
information,
you
I'd be like, I'm protecting the first
Oh no,
lady.
I would waterboard you. I would torch you and crack your
And
ass.
you
open.
couldn't break me.
I'd
You
crack your
couldn't
ass
break me.
wide open and have
No.
you tell all the listeners on it.
I'd be like,
you know how many,
I'm not going to answer.
you know how many views we would get off that?
Well, you cracking my ass and waterboarding me?
Yeah, that too. But to get
How
the
are you going to
Epstein
crack
files,
my ass? What are you going to use?
just my hands. Like those orangutans, you know.
You're going to peel my peach?
Yeah, you know how those orangutans felt strong.
You're going to
you
get a couple
dumbass?
thumbs in there and just peel out?
Yeah, you know how you were like, oh, that baby orangutan was so strong.
Yeah.
I'd beat the shit out of that orangutan. I would open your ass up like a fucking cupboard. Just
And then what are you going to do with it?
like I'm getting raspberry jelly.
I'd be like,
there we go. Oh, there we go.
Oh, what are you doing? What do you
There
do
we
then?
go.
What do you do then?
Crack. Oh, crack.
I know, but now
and I'm not a hot female cop.
Right.
I'm me. Crack.
And so now the air's getting in there. What are you going to do after that?
I got to fill the hole.
Oh, man. Ew.
What? I'm cracking, dude.
Well, train a lot.
Hunter Biden's on crack.
Well, he certainly, I think that stuff wires you up a little bit. He can't talk about it. That's for
God,
sure.
he's older than you or younger than you, Bubba.
Yeah, he's 3 years younger.
Crack isn't good for the skin.
No. He was also looking at real jail time.
Yes, he should, and he still should be in prison. But listen, that's not the point here. The point is he's 100% spot on with his take on Epstein.
You think?
Yes,
Yeah. A lot
probably.
of powerful people.
You know, Joe Biden's like, just shut the fuck up.
I just want to know, like, it's like, if there are files, I don't know. I don't think there's going to be anything. I don't think you're going to find any smoking gun.
They have
I think
to.
that shit's all been
No, they
covered.
have to.
I think it's all been done. away with.
Even if it is gone, they're gonna have to create a fake one and release it.
Yeah,
What else you got, Jen?
because it ain't going away.
You guys were talking about Melania suing. So it brings me to this. Jay Paul, he hired an attorney to potentially sue anyone who talks about his or claims that he's fixing
This
fights.
is interesting.
Like even podcasters?
I think they're even going after Piers Morgan.
Now, I don't think any of it. The only fight where I'm like, okay, this is just a glorified sparring match is the Tyson one.
yeah.
I think there was an agreement there not to kill Tyson.
Yeah.
So fixed is not the term for it, But I will say this, and I love Jake Paul. I love Logan. They're my guys. But if he were to beat Anthony Joshua, the fix is in, right?
Yeah.
Don't sue me, but the fix is in.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I don't think that fight with Travis Jr. was fixed. I watched that.
That's the one that they're talking about.
No,
I don't think those are fixed.
Legit fight.
No, all his fights are have been real. It's just the only one where I do think there was some sort of agreement being like, hey, Mike, take this fight. I'm not going to fucking kill you. I'm going to hit you. It's going to be real, but I'm not going to take you out.
He was fucking cracking. He was hitting Julius Caesar Chavez.
But he wasn't Mike Tyson.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, so this attorney has worked with Jay-Z, Elon Musk, Alec Baldwin. And you see the statement here? Paul made it clear he was going to defend his name. He recently revealed he was fed up with the narrative when Piers Morgan weighed in on his bout.
Boring stage bullshit. I can see what Jake's doing there. Because all the Nate Diaz, right? As real as they get, badass, blah, blah, blah. So when he fought Nate, do you think Nate agreed to that? No, that's real, dude. Nate's not going to sign up and agree to lose to a fight. If you know Nate Diaz, he's a fighter's fighter. Yeah. He was actually trying to win that fight. He didn't lose that fight on purpose. Right. So I'm with Jake on this. I'm with Jake, but I are you going to go after because this is only going to make it worse. So he'll be able to go out to guys like Piers Morgan, and if, let's say ESPN blasts something out. They're not because they're in cahoots with him. But let's say there was like if Rogan said it was fake, Schulte, big names, I get going after them because they have money. But you're not going to go after 0076 _ slapdick.
No.
That he posts a fight of him winning that goes, oh, it's rigged.
Hold on.
You can't win that fight.
Is that it?
That's it for the Jake Paul thing. You guys want more current events?
Give us one more.
One more.
Okay, you know what? Let me scroll through these and you tell me which one you guys like most.
Not feeling them, are we?
How about the Lizzo one?
Yeah, I guess the Lizzo. Let's end on Lizzo's chunky butt.
Let's see Lizzo.
Okay, so this is her, I guess, responding basically to...
is she mimicking Sydney Sweeney's exact commercial, or this is her own version?
Let's see what she has to say.
Let's see.
It's way too hot.
I'm out.
Sweating out my legs. Don't need no bottle service. We pulled up with our grannies.
Yeah.
Give him a grand slam.
Not my type.
Let's do it over. Bitch, what did I told you? I'm going into October. Give me some.
That was it.
Give me Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, there's just somebody leaning into whatever it is, and
But does any
that body positivity? All I see is diabetes.
Oh no, her health, her cholesterol's a fucking disaster. Her insides are.
Say whatever you want. Well, kids, come see me in San Diego, August 22nd, 23rd. Then see me at the Covina Laugh Factory, September 11, 12, 13, I think. And then I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina, September 19, 20.
All right, kids, that's it. Last month for Dry Fast All Gas. That's right. The giveaway ends this month. I've been promoting this thing for a hot second. It's a 2024 TRX with over $50,000 in upgrades, and it's gonna go away the end of the month. This is it. We're dropping new merch. We got some new special incentives, so get on down. We got our new bundles now, methylene blue. We got the greens on there. We got all the new merch, Diesel Dad, everything. Go to dryfastallgas.com. Ends this month, so get to it. All right, kids, this is the Fighting Kid. We're out.